Hi, my name is Gina Stiles on Case Study 2, and today I'm going to be talking about the ethical issues with product placement in children's programs. So to start off, the definition of product placement is a form of advertising in which branded products and services are noticeable within a drama production with large audiences. So the question that I came up with is, should we use product placement in our programs even though the use of advertising among children is already an ethical concern? Moving on to the values of this, one of the most important things while making a decision such as this is to maintain a reliable brand identity. If we go against our values, it could put us in the position of if our programs are appropriate for children or not, and we don't want to tamper with our reputation. That's very important. It's also important that we take into consideration the children's parents. Most teens are allowed to watch programs without adult supervision, but if parents start to notice a difference in behavioral and attitudes and maybe their health choices, it could definitely be a concern to a parent and have their children not be allowed to watch these programs anymore. We don't want our brand to seem untrustworthy by viewers, parents, and children. If we lose the value of trust, it's almost impossible to regain trust again. And then some of the principles that I discussed in this case is Mill's principle of utility, where Mill says seek the greatest happiness for the whole. The principle directly relates to this situation because product placement would make us happy and the children watching happy. The plan will help us increase revenue and make watching of our programs more enjoyable. It will decrease the use of commercials, so they'll give more time to watch the program, which is definitely good for children because they have a short attention span normally. Also, Confucius' golden mean is a good example for this. Confucius says moral virtue is the appropriate location between two extremes. The two extremes could be considered as using product placement and not using product placement, and the middle ground between these two is seen as the prohibition of some brands. Some product placement has many benefits, as I mentioned earlier. Then moving on to the loyalties, there's several different loyalties to consider when it comes to the use of product placement. It is important that we remain loyal to our viewers, our network, and the brands that we choose to advertise in our programs. The viewers are the reason for these programs, so it's important to keep them happy. We need to keep a positive effect on children while continuing to entertainment. It's also important to keep the parents happy and keep these parents feeling safe by letting their children watch our programs. It's also important to stay loyal to our network, not only that, but the brand that the network is trying to portray. And lastly, it's important to stay loyal to advertisers. As a loyalty, we have to constantly find ways to advertise their products. If commercial time is restricted, we have to think outside the box and how to show these products and where product placement would really come into play here. So in conclusion, after working through the Potter box, it led me to believe that it's in our best possible interest to use product placement in our children's programming. All the pros outweigh the cons. We will still be able to stand by our moral values and present something that is pleasing to all viewers by replacing commercials with product placement. I feel safe in this decision, and I think it can only better us as a network. Along with that, we'll continue to a strong relationship with viewers and by staying loyal to our values through as we make changes.